press play. Wait, hold on, I gotta do this right. Here, would you please hold this for me? I love you so much, dear wife. Hello everybody, 12 Gauge Ninja here. Yep, I'm making another vlog. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, pulled out stuff from my pants. Look at that, wearing pants. I'm moving on up in the world. Lighting. So I took off my pants. I feel like I gotta make like at least 5 jump cuts in my videos or else I don't feel like they're worth watching. And so I randomly put my faces places where it doesn't belong. Ah! I didn't press pause! Anyway, I checked my pockets from the pants that I'm definitely wearing right now. Hi, Scout. And I found pretty much what I expected to find. Jizz.
No jump cut?
All that. No jump cut. Found mints. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay no mention that my fridge is breaking. I have 6, 7. Oh, I found zip ties then. I found an 8th mint.
Do you remember where the zip ties are from?
They found these zip ties. All 3 of them? 2, 4. Oh, I also found $1. Haha! $2. Fucking rich now. So, and then, yeah.
Do you want to mention what those zip ties are from?
No.
Can I mention it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Jump cut. Tell us where those are from, Dave.
First of all, baby, what day is it?
I don't know.
It's January 20th.
Man, what a long month it has been.
And about 4 days before Christmas?
Yeah.
4 days before Christmas, we put up our Christmas lights.
Oh, no, they're so pretty.
They're gone now.
So don't eat the zip ties.
Long story short, the zip ties are from putting up the Christmas lights over a month ago.
So, that's that. Put all that stuff back in my pocket. Don't want to lose those very important objects. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Give me just a second. I gotta press pause. Stupid finger thing. Man, I heard a cuticle. Stupid me. Alright, now we got perfect lighting. So, see this? I'm so good. Yep. Now we can talk about the serious issues at hand. This perfect lighting without a shaky camera whatsoever. It's just absolutely the best. Oh, hello. What are you? It's just a blob, Hannah. It's just a blob. Got it. And I looked so sexy doing that. Anyway, this is clearly not the same day as was the other vlog when I didn't think I had anything to talk about because I completely forgot what that day was because I'm a stupid man. So, hi.
What am I doing here?
I love you.
I love you too.
I forgot that this day, which is yesterday, today, when you're watching this video, maybe, I don't know. Nobody watches my videos the day that they actually come out, so who knows.
Nobody watches your videos. Except for me!
Jump cut! Okay, so I regained my composure. Rude!
Sorry.
Rude!
Sorry. I have a lot of words inside me. Normally I choose to use them for good. But
anyway.
sometimes they come out.
Anyway. Point is that I completely forgot that today, and this is just, like, there's just so much going on, but it doesn't mean, I completely forgot that today was, like, the day, like, when over 900 cities was, like, the big women's march that's happening.
Mm-hmm. It's happening in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's crazy, and that's so cool, and I feel bad, because I was like, I knew it was happening, but I didn't know what day, because every time there's been a women's march, I've wanted to, like, go to St. Louis, you know, to, like, try and be a part of it, but I keep, yeah, I need to make that, like, a priority, because I kind of just forget, and I want to show my support, because it's been really fascinating because I've been watching a lot of stuff about it, and there's a lot of people who are, you know, pro everything that's happening, and then you've got all of the weird, like, awkward backlash, I guess, that I just kind of learned that was happening, where it's like people are saying, oh no, you're using Me Too in excess, or there's a lot of men who are talking about stuff, but they really don't know what's happening, and it got me thinking, I really don't, and that's kind of depressing in a way that I realize that I don't really understand what's happening because I just clicked to me, like, because I haven't, like, done, like, real work in a long time. Mm-hmm. It just hit me like, yeah, I don't really understand because I've never had to think about it because anytime I've wanted a job, I've gotten it, and I've always gotten like a decent pay on it. I've never had to worry about getting paid less or whether or not that was a thing. I was like, oh no, everybody gets paid the same.
Except for that one time we both worked at the same store.
That's the thing, and I completely didn't even realize that. Yeah, we both worked at the same store, when we were college pie dogs, when we were in college, and, good lighting, and, yeah, we were, like, doing, like, the same job, except for actually you were working harder than I was.
Yeah, I mean, we had different job titles, but our starting pay was different.
Yeah, but my job wasn't more difficult. It made no sense why I got paid more.
No. Your job just sucked more.
Well, I had to stand. Yeah. You had to fold clothes. You had to set
the
stuff,
context is we worked at a store, and he was like a front of the store person, and his job was to greet people as they walked in, kind of be like a customer service rep, and it was kind of a job that nobody wanted to do.
Which I was always confused, like, why would nobody want to do that? It was easy.
Because it was boring, I guess. And then I worked in the clothing department, and so I had to organize clothes and work in the fitting room and fold things and hang things and, manual menial labor like that. But it was hard work and it sucked.
Yeah. And I just, like, naturally off the get-go, I got paid more. And I just was like, it's different job titles. But no, I mean, realistically thinking, like, there's a lot of undertones in that's unfair. And that's the reason, that's the whole point for the march.
Yeah.
And
so it made sense to us. And it wasn't like that was a moment of sexism. But we definitely used that as like, this is what it's like to feel like that, even though I have more work experience than he does.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you work harder than I do. I'm not going to lie about that. Like, you do. You have a really good, strong, solid work ethic.
And I think the problem is I didn't ask for as much.
Yeah.
And I could have asked for more in this job, and maybe I would have gotten paid better. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, like, so, and then it's just like, because I'm starting to realize things because, I'm wanting to be in, like, the film business. Like, I just finished writing another script, and I'm, like, trying to get it going right now. But it's kind of hard because a lot of people, like, I'm looking for agents right now, and I'll have a whole spiel about agents and everything because I understand why they're necessary, but I've been dealing with a lot of rough, weird stuff. But also, a lot of agents right now are only looking for women writers, and so they're not really interested in what I have to write because they say they want a female writer, and I think that's awesome. I'm so happy. I think that's the coolest thing, but it is making it really hard for me to find someone, and it's like just the smallest touch where I'm like, oh, I'm not able to do it simply because I'm a man, but that's like this new thing, and women have been dealing with that forever. Yeah, and so I think that's crazy because I'm just like, oh, that's like the tip of the tiniest iceberg. That is like what the tiniest tip of the big iceberg. Yeah, thank you. There it is. I need you in my life so bad.
I need you too, baby.
And so I get that. I'm like, oh, man, I'm kind of starting to get that, and that totally sucks. And it's just like the whole point why I wanted to talk about this was because I think it's so important that men, like any of the men who are watching this or anything, we gotta keep things like focused. Like, we gotta understand what's happening because maybe we don't understand what's happening. But the more that we talk about it and the more that we grow to understand it, the more that things might change and the more accepting we have to be of that. Because I'm totally fine that it now has to be a little harder for me to find an agent or to find somebody to do stuff for me. I think that makes total sense.
Because the world has opened up to more individuals.
Yeah, no, and I think that's great.
Hi,
Hi, Scout. So, like, it challenges me a little bit more to try and be a better writer or to try and do other stuff right now. And I think that's awesome. And any woman or man, anybody who, like, beats me to an agent or beats me to a story or, writes something better than me, I think that's awesome because that means
they did it better.
They did it better. And I think that's totally fine. I think that we need to understand that it's okay to be in second place. It's fine to do that. It's fine if someone does, write better, that's totally natural. And, but I guess because I was startled that I had forgotten about the Women's March, and I was like, well, I guess it's because, like, and I know this is going to sound weird, but it wasn't, like, as important to me, I guess, to remember, which I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that I would think that way. Because, it's not like a thing that, like, you'd think that I would, like, put that on my calendar. Since I said it, the last time there was a Women's March, I was like, ooh, the next one I want to be a part of. I want to go to it and do it. But I didn't write down a note. I didn't do anything. It just kind of came and went. I never do that at all.
You often want to do things and then forget about it whenever the time comes. But that's something that we can all learn from because we all talk about how we want these things and we talk about, wouldn't it be nice or next time I'll do it? And then after the day passes, we forget about it.
Yeah.
And so we need to be more organized if we really do want things to change.
Exactly.
To actively work toward that change and not just wait until it's too late again.
And I think it's important to have these moments of realizations. And like I said, since this daily put up stuff is mainly just for me to challenge myself to put up something every day, since YouTube's just like a fun hobby for me. This is like a reminder for me to know about this. Like the next time there's a Women's March, I'm there. I'm going to do that because I do support the cause. I support the movement. I think it's important. And I want to be a part of it. And I need to actively think about that, because if everyone actively thinks about it, then we can actively change.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you put a reminder in your phone right now
Bam.
instead of you do it, because Gage does these things where he'll put a reminder in his phone when he's bored.
Yeah.
Of just like the word boo to scare him for 6 months from now at a random time. Yep. So why don't we do that?
I'm going to go do that right now. Wah. This has been the 12 Gauge Ninja. And
almost a dab.
And oh no. We tried dabbing once and it did not work. Never again. Never again. This has been my lovely wife Firefly.
Hello.
And
beautiful dog.
Dog Scout. Love you, Scout. So this has been that. Hope you
too,
enjoyed the
Scout.
video. And this will go up tomorrow, as in today, the day that you're watching it, but it was actually on the same day as the Women's March and all those things. Also, coincidentally, funnily enough, I cannot believe that it has been a year since Donald Trump was inaugurated, and I think that's incredibly fitting that there is a Women's March on this day, because there is a lot to be said, and a lot of people have already been saying those things who are a lot more intellectual than I am, and so listen to those people.
Listen to those people.
And keep talking about stuff. Talk about these issues. We need to hear voices from all sides of the arguments, from everybody. We need to have a good...
Because there's never two sides.
Yeah.
I like they said all sides. There's never two sides of an argument.
Yeah, we need to hear everything from everybody, so that way we can have informed decisions and debates. Like
never
I think,
just two sides.
Yeah, I think it's fine for us all to debate as people. We can have differing opinions, but we need to all voice them and be able and be like okay with each other voicing them. That's the thing. Be able to talk. Be able to form a good united opinion about stuff.
Yeah, because it's... Thanks, Gypsy.
Gypsy agrees.
Gypsy agrees.
Yep.
The important thing is whenever we have the opportunity to talk to people, we need to not just be waiting for our turn to talk in the conversation, but really be trying to listen to what the other person is saying. Even if they're not... Even if the other person is just waiting for their turn to talk, you, as an individual, can work really hard to learn from them and be the better arguer, be the better listener, and just make more sense, be more logical, and try to learn something from their point of view, because they didn't just pop out of the world and have this point of view that you hate. They have a reason for thinking like that, and empathy is how we're going to cross this divide.
This is why she's a teacher, and this is why I type things and talk to cameras. You're good.
Thanks, baby.
And I definitely do not care that my Christmas tree is still up. I love it, and it's gorgeous, and I never want to take it down.
Hi, Wendy. I want to take it down.
Okay, well, this has been a video. Okay, we're going to go shopping now.
Yay!
And I'm not going to vlog about it. I'm just going to have a good time with my wife. So,
we were supposed to go shopping 15 minutes ago.
13 minutes ago.
15.
Okay. See you guys later. Ow, Wendy's stepping on my girl. No,
Way to end it. Bye!